Innkeeper, innkeeper, sit on my bed. The mattress is marble, the pillow is lead. Innkeeper, innkeeper, what did you do with my key? Why can't you hear me call you innkeeper, innkeeper? How could you think that I'd wait forever for something to drink? Innkeeper, innkeeper, why aren't you listening to me? If you will settle down, we're moving as fast as we can right now. We'll get around to you all somehow. If you'll be patient, we'll take you one at a time. That isn't fast enough, so innkeeper, innkeeper, wait on me first. I'm famished with hunger and dying of thirst. Innkeeper, innkeeper, if I'm not first, it's a crime. They're gonna drive me batty, what did we do to deserve this crowd? They never talk anyway but loud. They came to be taxed, but instead they're taxing me. What are you, deaf or something? Innkeeper, innkeeper, hurry it up. Why aren't you bent over filling my cup? Innkeeper, innkeeper, if you don't come immediately, I'll yell innkeeper, 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 until you wait on me. Innkeeper, innkeeper, come!
You all just stop it! We're not getting anywhere, so all of you just stop it. Now, the answer to all of your questions is simple. We haven't got any.
You haven't got any of anything?
You name it, we haven't got it.
And you can forget about service. We'd have to throw out 50 of you just to be able to move through the halls.
What kind of a is this anyhow?
A quiet one, when the entire country isn't in town for a census.
So keep your voices down to a mild roar, or 50 of you are going to spend the night in the street.
And I heard this was a decent place.
Something about this.
Come here.
Innkeeper.
Why do you keep jabbering at me? Do you want to be tossed out?
I'm afraid we haven't been tossed in yet. We'd like a room.
You'd like a room?
Yes, sir, my wife and me.
Amos, the wife really needs a room. She's very close to...
I know what she's very close to, dear. How would the bridal suite be?
We'll take it.
Fine. Now, if you can just persuade the 6 families who are already occupying the bridal suite to move out, it's yours.
I see. The bridal suite is not available.
Amos, we've got to do something for these people.
I'll be happy to do something for them, dear. I'll explain the situation. Now,
We're out of rooms, no matter how small. We're out of space, out in the hall. In fact, just name anything at all we used to have in. We're out of water, we're out of bread. Our cupboards were full, now they're empty instead. Where you stand is somebody's bed. Wanna stand for the night, we're out.
Be nice to these people. I have a strange feeling that we should be kneeling. Be nice to these people.
Be nice with what? A smile and a prayer. Our room is full, and so is the stair. You create one out of thin air. And speaking of air, we're out. We're out
Be nice
of rooms,
to these
no matter
people.
how small. We're out
I have
of
space,
a strange
out in the hall.
feeling
In fact,
that we
just name
should be
anything at all that we've never done without.
nice.
We're out, you hear? There's nothing we can do. We're out, you hear? And so are you.
Be nice.
You're out.
Be nice.
You're out.
Be nice.
You're
Be
out.
nice.
I hope I've cleared up the situation for you.
Yes, we understand.
Amos, we've got to help these people.
Thank you, madam. But obvious to me that you had nothing for us.
Nothing. Unless some of you would like to give this couple your rooms.
Well, there's one way to keep them quiet.
Would you happen to know if there are any other inns nearby?
Not in Bethlehem. There's no call for it. Except once in a blue moon when we have a census.
There's no other lodging?
Only the jail. And that's full too.
I shouldn't say this.
Say what?
I shouldn't even suggest this.
Suggest what?
There is a stable down the road.
You're suggesting they stay in a stable?
I'm embarrassed to mention it, but you've got to have a roof over your head, and the animals do create body warmth.
It'll do fine. Thanks for the suggestion.
You're very understanding.
It's not far down the road, and it is private.
You're very considerate.
Not half as much as I'd like to be.
Goodbye and thank you.
Of all the times to be out of rooms, that woman is in labor.
You think I don't know that? You think I'm stupid?
If you weren't, you would have come up with something.
Something brilliant like a stable.
Compared with what you came up with, it was a stroke of genius. If you've got a talent for anything, it's for keeping people out.
Keeping people out?
That's what I'm saying. You're an outkeeper, outkeeper. That's what you are. That is your major achievement so far. An outkeeper, outkeeper, keeping them out contemptuously. You're an outkeeper, outkeeper.
Innkeeper, innkeeper.
Outkeeper, outkeeper.
Innkeeper, innkeeper.
You're on the outs with me. Outkeeper, outkeeper. You're out.
Despite anything you may have just heard to the contrary, we have nothing to offer you. No rooms, no food, no water, no blankets, and as of now, we're out of stables.
We're not looking for a room.
That's the best news I've heard tonight.
No, we're looking for a newborn baby.
We're out of those, too.
That's funny. We were told on very high authority we would find the baby right around here.
You were told?
On very high authority.
Wait, a newborn baby?
Yes.
How newborn?
Very.
Well, this just might be something we can help you with.
You know of a baby?
How slowly can you walk?
At a snail's pace, if it will help.
It will help. There's a stable not far down the road. If I were you, I wouldn't knock until you hear the baby cry. What's so important about this baby?
He's not just a baby, he's a king.
A king?
King?
A king.
You're
Would
kidding.
we be wandering around Bethlehem, far from our flocks, in the middle of the night if we were kidding?
This baby, being born in the stable, is a king?
We have come to worship him.
Well, everyone to his own thing. Have a nice walk down to the stable.
Slowly.
Slowly.
Well, this evening is becoming more entertaining by the minute. Did you hear what they said?
Born in a barn, don't make me smile. That's the wildest story that I've heard in a while. That stable is now a palace, of course. It never really ever was the home of a horse. Born in a barn, boy what a joke. They think that we are just a group of gullible folk, that we would believe whatever they said, that a king would use a manger for a bed. Born in a barn, boy what a yarn. They think that we believe a king was born in a barn. They think that our brains are not worth a darn. Kings are never born in a barn.
Remember how we were just laughing about a king?
Sure do.
Well, 3 of them just walked in.
Huh? Well, who better to prove my point? Ask a king about a king, I always say.
Amos, be respectful. They are kings, you know.
Of course. Of course. And of what small service can my poor inn be to your exalted majesties?
None whatsoever.
Our luck is improving.
No, we simply want information.
What would you like to know?
We're looking for a newborn baby.
We just went through all that.
You know of one nearby?
This is a very popular baby.
You'll find it down the road in a stable.
This baby, it's a baby, right?
A baby, yes.
Just a baby, right?
What do you mean, just a baby?
Oh, I don't mean any harm. It's just that people get so excited about newborn babies that they go off the deep end. You know what I mean?
What do you consider the deep end?
Well, to be honest with you, there were these shepherdesses in here who wanted to worship this baby. Can you imagine? Like he was some kind of king like yourselves? Imagine!
I think we better be going.
Isn't that a riot? This newborn baby is supposed to be a king!
He's not
I knew it!
just a king.
Not just a king?
He's a king of kings.
A king of kings?
And if you'll excuse us, we will go and worship him.
Those kings are going down to worship the new baby in the stable.
That was no baby. That was a king of kings. And we let him slip right through our fingers. Born in a barn, you know what that means. We stuck him in a spot that's not for kings and for queens. We're gonna be famous, the people will flock to see us, the world famous laughing stock.
It could have been here, it could have been fine. Tomorrow it would make our inn into a shrine, and we would have been right on the map. The chance of a lifetime right in our lap. And what did we do? We pointed their feet to a place you'd not exactly call the royal suite. We think that our brains are not worth a darn. We let our king be born in a barn.
If we had only known, we could have done something.
Done what? Throw out 50 guests?
Amos, we have done it. We have really done it.
Then why do I feel undone?
We have not only let the chance of a lifetime slip through our fingers, we have offended a royal family. They could have our heads for this.
They can have mine cheap.
We have to get down to that stable and tell that family that we're sorry. That if we had only known who they were, could have found something, and we should take them a gift.
We're all out of gifts.
Amos, we have to make a formal apology to these people. That is, if you like to continue living.
All right. You folks will have to fend for yourselves for a little while we go down to the stable and beg for mercy.
It would be better if we had a gift. I guess when you're out, you're out.
Innkeeper, Innkeeper, please take him this. Take him this blanket I'll never miss. Offer him this. May it help in the case that you plead. If it's not too much trouble, Innkeeper, Innkeeper, in your appeal, remember to say how embarrassed we feel, to think how we silently stood there when they stood in need. Take these and Godspeed.
I didn't know we had all these things.
Where did you get all these?
We all grabbed them before the crowd snapped them up.
I see.
Well, we'll offer them to the king.
At this point, what could it hurt?
But Amos, what are you and I taking to the king? After all, we're the ones who actually turned him away.
We will have our own special gift for the king.
We will?
We are taking to the king an invitation.
An invitation.
We're just delivering it a little late. That's all. Write it for me on this piece of parchment. Let's see. How should we word this?
This could get a little tricky.
It should be simple and straightforward. Something like this.
Dear King, come stay with us, and may your stay begin now. It may be late, but there's room within the inn now. Come stay with us, forgive our lack of manners. We should have welcomed you with songs of praise and flags and banners. Come stay with us. There is room to spare. Today stay with us, so that we will have known you and will have shown you we care. Come stay with us, so we can shall reprise you. Forgive us for the night when we fail to recognize stay with us. There is room to spare. Today, stay with us so that we may exalt you. Glory and honor and blessing and praises will fill every hymn we will sing. Come stay with us, and this time we